I ferd med å passere grensen over til England.
It was not only the cameraman that was seasick. I was also quite seasick. And well, after a few days we got used to it. Crossing the North Sea, it's incredible that we could really crash into some fishing equipment 2 times in that big ocean. Really strange. And we got something in the propeller.
Rune, hva er det du holder på med her?
Dette er Runes Plumbing Inc. Tett dass. Og det er jo ganske... Så det er sånn at en tenker at det er greit at de ikke er rørleggere til vanlig.
Så da, Ingunn.
Dette blir gøy. After a few days, I can't really remember how many days, but we reached Inverness, and then I had to speak in the VHF. Really scary.
It will maybe only take some few minutes. You know better.
Yes, I'll get the log ready for you, folks. So just make your way here, and if you come in, fender starboard to the wall, please. Over.
Can you please repeat the last? You said something about starboard?
That's how to see lock out.
Huh? Yes.
Jeg skal bare ta et kjapt bilde.
Ja. Okay. Okay.
Så da har vi ordnet.
Da kan vi gå i kanalen, gitt.
And then at the first locker in the Caledoniencanal, we got some instructions from the really nice locker guard or something.
I'll give you another one of those, guys. I'm not going to charge you for
Okay.
for that, so
Thank
don't.
That's nice.
But if it's your first time to Scotland as well, what we have also is a magazine. This tells you all about the ports and harbours, basically all around Scotland. The Northern Isles, Shetlands, the Orkneys, the what you call it, the Western Isles, and right down to the north of Ireland.
Yeah, that's excellent.
So basically,
Yes.
I'm afraid it's all the places you have to pay, but
Yeah.
But it's also safe harbours and with some facilities and
So-
usually what we will need.
yeah, so it's got all the info on there, guys, so if that's helpful to you as well. And if you put it this way, if you meet someone that's coming this way, you can always pass it back to them, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a Norwegian yacht here called Hilaritas.
Northern Ireland as well.
And then Richard, he prepared these long ropes that was especially made for the use in the lockers. And then after us, it seems like the guy Bubba from Forrest Gump, he just came in his boat behind us. So why is the cameraman on land? I need to back up and get him, I guess. to ask me some questions.
So Ingunn, how is to be a female captain?
It is a challenge to be a captain. I don't think it's a problem for me being a female captain, but more that I don't really have a lot of experience in general leading a boat. So I've been practicing. But the female question, for me personally, not a problem, and especially when I have this wonderful crew of men that they are letting me be the captain.
And they are not your husbands?
They are not. I think with my personal husband it would not be a problem, but I think maybe some women would have problems being the captain because of their husbands. It's been like a culture, I think, over the years. So, might be difficult. Then some really orange, red safety vests showed up. The people in the rental boats. And then we just saw that Cat Stevens also was there, with Bubba, really. It's really fascinating that the river is just running out of the channel and down to a deep, down some hills, but we just continue flat over the water. Three old guys from Liverpool, they invited us.
I don't know, it's Britain.
From Mediterranean or Europe, come up along the Norwegian
Goodbye.
coast.
See you up there, maybe. See you up there. Oh, we will try. We'll try to get you.
Then we got some really nice view to the highest mountain in Scotland. Very rare, very seldom seen in these Scottish Highlands, but here we can see them. And notice their sound. They are not shy at all. Oh, a little shy. And we stayed overnight in a really calm place because the locker was closed for the evening. Okay, we will go into the lock on starboard side. So. We sure you can take the front rope, please? Thank you. It's freedom! Taking my home.
But Ingunn, you have take your home with you. What would your husband say to that?
Well, he has found another place to stay when he is back home. was like cruising through a garden. I think the Frenchman was really longing to see the open ocean again. Sailing to Sardinia is really not a long trip. People sail around the world, but for me it's a trip. Not a free space, nothing available. Yeah, we'll go closer and see. Yeah. Then we will go into starboard side. As the Frenchman jumped ashore, the professional sailor Rune, he was just chatting with the cameraman.
She's definitely prepared, but I think she rushed a bit because she was a bit anxious before starting her big trip. So she really wanted to get going. So maybe we rushed it a little bit when we left Kristiansand, but I understood her. Weather forecast and everything, that was no problem at all. And sometimes it's very good just to take the chance and try it out.
And Cat Stevens, they followed us for days, but we didn't hear any guitar. Cuisine français? Only 4 knots.
But you will catch the wind.
There will be some wind. It will come.
Du kan prøve å falle av litt, men det var da ikke litt uansett.
Nei, det var ikke. We came out in the open ocean, and the Frenchman was really, really happy. And something cool.
Dette var kvinnelig skip, egentlig.
Denne skipperen her, det er i hvert fall ikke mange tilsvarende.
The professional sailor from Mandal, he could just check that we were cruising in 8-9 knots for days down the Hebrides.
Den vil jeg vite.
Okay, so dinner is served. Salmon, Scottish salmon actually, and salad, vegetables and rice.
Good.
Okay, Rune, are you interested? town of Oban does not have a harbor for small boats, so we had to take a ferry.
Det er fint her. Oh, it's a nice place.
This was just before Scotland was about to vote, yes or no. The next harbor is from the whiskey island, Ellen. I bought fish.
The price then?
£10
£10, yes.
for £6 senior good looking.
What a charmer!
£6.
All right.
Which goes to France. Well, it all goes to France.
All right.
The sailing boys really started to trim the sails.
Skjønner det.
Oh, good morning. A man in his underwear.
Skipperen er ikke helt i bånn.
Kjøler gitt denne whiskyen. Altså. Det var nok forkjølelsen.
The days and nights was just mixed up. I had to stay in bed.
Ingunn. Yes, it's okay. You can survive.
I will survive.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
She will survive?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Good.
Well, you said the night was...
The night was terrible because I felt I could not breathe. I had to sit up to breathe. And you know what thoughts get like in the night? They get worse. The thoughts were bugging me. You will die, you will not have air.
What's happened? I think she had a asthma crisis.
Okay.
With the throat.
It was just that he had to get his throat or something before he could help the patient. So I'm not sure what's going on here in the night, but
We'll take an easy morning and then we'll see.
Du skulle dø?
Ja, det følte jeg jo faktisk den andre natta, altså. Men det er jo som sagt sånne irrasjonelle tanker. Jeg skjønte selv at tanken var irrasjonell, men jeg klarte ikke å få tanken bort.
Nei.
Men det var at jeg ikke fikk luft, altså. Det er grusomt ubehagelig.
Ja. Og da var det godt at legen bare kunne...
Ja.
Ja.
I don't feel well at all because I've been sick for a couple of days. Not seasick, because the sea is really calm, but a combination of a cold, quite strong cold, and something in my stomach that was not a good combination at all. So now I have managed to eat almost half an apple in 2 days. Or was it 1 week? I don't remember. Want to cross the Atlantic Sea. It's nice being at sea when you can come into a harbor in the evening or something, look around at new places. But being at sea for days and weeks, that is not my dream. Not at all. It was it was lucky that we had a doctor on board, really, because this one night when I was so really sick and I couldn't breathe, that felt terrible and I thought I would die. So then it was nice to speak to Richard and he could tell me, you will not die. So.
But suddenly I was just well again, and we stopped by in Ireland for some hours.
Oslo Marina. This is Hilaritas. They both coming to Norway. Which one is on your breath? Now we are on Isle of Scilly, and we need to get to Brest to change the crew. And the crew has a long time ago ordered flights, so we have to be there on a certain time. That of course makes a certain stress, but I think we will do good. And I would not say thanks to very good planning, but more very good luck, I would say. We have been really lucky with the weather. Without that, we would probably be in quite a hurry. But I think it's going to be just fine. But it has been something that stressed me a little bit in the planning of the trip, of course.
What they say, long distance sailing is sailing and maintenance, fixing, screwing.
Screwing.
Yes. That's what we call it.
Yes,
on this ship. Yes, in Norwegian.
Yes.
So this is our
No,
language.
but all kinds of stuff wears out.
So, screwing?
Oh well, that has been a term on this ship, and we realized we should not talk too loud about that things when we meet our other English-speaking people. But Rune is doing a lot of that. Yes, very talented, I would say.
Good.
I have power, but not internet. I have to go outside this can of aluminium to get some Wi-Fi there. Wi-Fi, I guess. So have power and Wi-Fi at the same time. That's an issue in this ship. We had to bite in this sour apple when the wind disappeared. Yeah. Well, we had to use the engine now as the wind just disappeared.
Oh. Oui.
On fait parler français maintenant?
Oui, on parle français.
In time we are about 1/4, yes, but I would say in distance we are halfway. No, 1/3 maybe in distance. We've gone a far way, a long way for this trip. But we're now in Brest, in France, and expecting new crew coming in tonight, and the old crew are leaving. It's been a good time with this crew. Yes, I'm positive. I think actually what the part I was a little bit worried about was this first part, because it's a long trip over some serious oceans. So now that we've done this, I think, well, we can do anything.
How is this captain at all?
This captain was great, yes. We had good times in this trip and good weather. It was and good food also. It was good. But it's finished after 10 days, maybe more. I forgot the time. It was too short, but I have to go back home and work.
Thank you. Diesel. Altså, mener du at dieselkanna er tom?
Ja, reservedieselkanna er tom.
Ja, hva kan det være?
Nei, det må være skipperen som har hatt et kalas her.